Alright, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to Real Madrid Hub again. I'm your host, Dr. Jota. And in this longer video, I will be talking about again Kylian Mbappe. As you can see on the thumbnail, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, I want it to be clear at this point. This is just my thoughts, this is just my take. Forget it. Forget everything about the signing of Kylian Mbappe for this summer. And why I'm saying that? Why do I think that Kylian Mbappe is not going to come to play in Real Madrid this summer? I mean, what is the reason why I'm strongly convinced that the French player will not sign eventually for Real Madrid? Okay, let me get into the details. Let me dig into it a little bit more. And before they get started, we have to distinguish a couple things. Number one, as far as El Chiringuito, as far as Giuseppe Pedrerol, who is the most, in my opinion, authorized person to speak about what Florentino Perez has in mind, because they are good friends from a long time ago, and he knows pretty much about everything regarding to the board members, Florentino Perez, and the bosses in Real Madrid and all the important people within Real Madrid. He knows pretty much everything about that. So it's a very legit source of information, Giuseppe Pedrerol. It is, and I do believe it. But the problem in this thing of Kylian Mbappe is that, in my opinion, Giuseppe Pedrerol has been, speaking so loud over the last 6 to 7 months, claiming all the time that Mbappe was going to sign for Real Madrid and that Real Madrid had done the signing of Mbappe. I mean, he was speaking pretty much like, if everything was already done. Like if everything was going to be so easy for Real Madrid over the last, like I said, 5 to 6 months, right? So, what he's showing off every single day in El Chiringuito is, a very optimistic version of what, in my opinion, is something more complicated. And then number two, on the other hand, when you confront that information that he has with the information coming out from France, for example, the Parisien today, or even within El Chiringuito, some of the, hostages that they have, like commentators and other journalists that work with Giuseppe Pedrerol in El Chiringuito, like Eduardo Inda, Tomás Roncero, and all these people, if you listen to them when it comes to speak about Kylian Mbappe and his signing for Real Madrid, they are assuming already that Kylian Mbappe might come to Real Madrid the next year, but not this year. But that is the problem. That is the thing with Kylian Mbappe. That is the main point of this whole thing. That themselves are assuming that there is a little chance for Kylian Mbappe to stay in Real Madrid. And they are starting to acknowledge that the signing of Kylian Mbappe for Real Madrid might fail. But the problem, even beyond that, is worse, because they are selling, quotation mark here, they are selling the thing, they are speaking about this situation like if that was something, another victory. No, we did everything great, because if Kylian Mbappe doesn't want to come this year, he's going to sign the next year. No. But that was not supposed to be the plan. The plan was Kylian Mbappe signing for Real Madrid this year. I can't give you any credit if you get to Kylian Mbappe the next year, because the next year is the last year contract. So he was going to sign for Real Madrid no matter what, because he can stay in PSG for longer unless he renews his contract. You know what I'm saying? So that doesn't deserve any credit, in my opinion. What a quiet victory. You know what I'm saying? Is that a victory? I mean, is that something that really deserves credit or congratulations or something like that? If you wait another year to sign Kylian Mbappe? Not in my opinion. That is not good enough. And you know, and you are aware that this year Real Madrid needs top players. I mean, if it's impossible to sign Kylian Mbappe, then you have to go ahead and sign the Erling Haaland. But apparently not. Apparently the plan is to wait one more year without top players to see if Kylian Mbappe wants to come and play in Real Madrid. So that's why I'm a little bit upset, frustrated, and disappointed with all these people claiming that, oh no, it's going to be good no matter what, because if we cannot sign Mbappe this year, we can wait for another year. No, that is not the thing, man. That was not the plan. It was completely the opposite. It was otherwise. I mean, he was supposed to sign this year, and Florentino Perez was supposed to give everything he got for him to sign Kylian Mbappe this year. We can't afford to wait another year in order for us to be competitive in Europe. We need top players, and Ancelotti knows very well that he needs top players. But the problem is that all the information that is coming out, and I'm gathering all this information over the last months, is that from France, specifically from France, have a different approach when it comes to the signing of Kylian Mbappe. You know what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, El Chiringuito and Josep Pedrerol have been inflating artificially the signing or the announcement of Kylian Mbappe for Real Madrid. In my opinion, they have been pushing in the media all the time, every single day, inflating the possibility for Kylian Mbappe to sign for Real Madrid when they knew that it was going to be much more difficult than what they were selling and they were telling to everybody. And now a lot of people like me felt like, frustrated, cheated, scammed, whatever you want to call it. I mean, we're not okay with that. And I don't want to assume that Kylian Mbappe is going to sign in the next year, because we really need the Kylian Mbappe this year, not next year. So that explains my frustration, and that explains why it tastes me really bad to hear this from, El Chiringuito and Tomás Roncero and other commentators who are also assuming that the signing of Kylian Mbappe might be postponed for the next year. It's not fair, it's not good, and it's not the plan that it was supposed to be. Let me tell you that. So now I don't know what you all think, guys. Just comment in the section below, and of course subscribe my channel, Real Madrid Hub.